Automatch Heavyweight Championship of the world. You're live here in Automatch, as in the south you have your contender, the Dutch pioneer, here with his pioneers themselves. He is the Wehrmacht, and he is all action, all drama, all mobility, ferocious, attacking displays of power. He hasn't done anything in the first 20 seconds of the game. He hasn't done anything in the 25th second of the game. But there you go, at the 26th second, he roars into action. And you are now going to see Vonasten, the contender, versus the Heavyweight Championship of Automatch. It's Kimbo in the north, as the Soviets. So it's a classic Wehrmacht versus Soviets game. These guys have already played each other in Automatch quite a bit this weekend. But this one is actually has the Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. And let me just show you very quickly what it is that I'm referring to. Last week, we saw Kimbo become the inaugural Automatch Heavyweight Champion when he beat Jove, spoilers alert. So this is episode 2. This is his first title defense. And what better player could it be up against than the recent tournament winner, Vonasten. So the build so far is a Penal Battalion double combat engineer from the northern Soviet player. From the south, traditional double Gran MG start, using the Pioneer to head up the MG's advance and give it that superior lines of sight. So this is going to be a very exciting game. This is broadcast live on Twitch. And you're going to be watching it live on YouTube, so lucky you guys, eh? The things to watch out with these players is they're both expert tacticians. They're not strategy players, as in they don't build killer build orders like Von Ivan. They rely on tactics and the cunning of getting their infantry in position at the right time and maneuvering them to be in the right place. So yeah, it's going to be a very feisty matchup. I can already tell you that they're both 1 all this weekend. Nice advance by Kimbo, catching the MG unaware, forcing it away. So not only has Vonasten had a slow start with losing 26 seconds, he's also had his first MG position pushed away. It's not good for keeping hold of the battlefield. Combat Engineers versus Grenadiers. We know the Grenadiers should win that. They also have another Grenadier over here, so it seems like he's lost the entirety of the West. But it must be said the Penal Battalion start isn't exactly fast, so if Vonasten can start to get some positioning wins with his MG on the east, should be okay. Do not know what this Combat Engineer is doing. It's not winning any manpower. Is it? Nope. That's not a good engagement for Kimbo. Not too sure why he's gone for that one, especially now. Did that just do a retreat bug? Or is he hiding behind the bush? He's hiding behind the bush. He's messing with... Oh no, he's seen the Grenadier. This is what I mean. Kimbo's a great player. He's, instead of doing a retreat here, he's hiding behind the tree, waiting for this Grenadier, but would kill him on retreat to be otherwise engaged by the Penal. Has it worked? Kimbo with an expert play there. Is he going to get targeted? No. Kimbo has protected his combat engineer on retreat. And this is the kind of thing I want to show people that don't believe that he's an elite level player, because he bloody well is. He's just a bastard. There's a difference between being very good at the game and being a nice person. It doesn't have to be something that's the same. It can be mutually exclusive. More penals out for Kimbo. Battalion pushing Grenadier here down the distance. They lose 1 model. They make it into the battle with 3 models remaining, but that's not a good advance by Kimbo. That is not a good showing of what makes him a top 5 in the world player. Sandbags couldn't be constructed by the Pioneers. They try and get out of there, but it's not going to happen. And let's just see the KDs in the early game. It's pretty fair and equitable. Not much difference right now. No daylight, that's for certain. Elsewhere in the east, the MG42 is in a good position now. West facing east. This combat engineer's going to have a rough awakening. Oh, he decided to reposition at the wrong time. But then again, the Penal Battalion was probably going to flank him. That's probably a good and wise move by Vonasten. It was unsupported. Oh, expert game insight there. Originally, for us watching, we were like, why is he repositioning the MG? Well, you know, he was getting flanked, so well thought by Vonasten there, well reacted to. That's the kind of thing that makes the difference between somebody like me and somebody like Vonasten, somebody with excellent game intuition. Penal Battalion, just lurking around now in the centre, calculating for position. The 251 on the way. Flammenwerfer is going to be belching hot flames very shortly. Maybe that'll push Kimbo into a PTRS upgrade.
Shock troops can now be used to crush
And of course, see that I'm getting follows. This is live on Twitch. Should this be the most epic game of all time? I think I might just turn that off. Find a moment. MG and Grenadier giving mutual support. Penal's not going to be able to finish the cap there. Elsewhere in the east. Here comes the Flammenwerfer. It's already halfway completed. Oh, it just persists through the scenes. I forget about that bug. Oh well. We'll live. 251's almost completed. And here it comes. First salvo of flame. Oh, he's already following the Penal Battalion on retreat. Before the Penal Battalion even retreated, Vonasten was following him. Will he get this? No, he won't. The M42 was waiting for him because of Kimbo. Has gone for an excellent counter in his chosen urban defense tactics commander. Oh, M42 hit the side there. MG42 doing some good work there. This Penal Battalion's been found out, and he's got a difficult retreat path. 251 could be in position, but here comes the M42. Is that bad by Vonasten? Oh, he's trying to edge it. So this wall was in the way of the fire, but he couldn't quite do it. There you go. So he just needs to be a little bit further back, and he may have been able to polish off the Penal Battalion there. So it's a game of very slender margins here. Friends march forward. 222s now on the battlefield.
We are losing a
So solid to a tier 2 build from Vonasten, making good use of its light armour. Oh, that was hideous. These guys get an infantry kill then, or was that a... Oh yeah, they did indeed. They got an infantry kill. They're sniping infantry now. So Vonasten's is banking on Vonasten's ability to micro his light vehicles. He's investing in himself. He believes in himself. Riding high on a cocktail of confidence and fearlessness, having won his first 1 versus 1 tournament in Momo for Show's California Classic 3. That was 2 weekends ago, and he beat DevM in the final, so what better way to win your first tournament than to beat DevM. Second MG42 out now for Vonasten. Just have a little look in Kimbo's base. No sign of Tankovi Battalion Command quite yet. Just got his 3 penals, his 2 M42 45mm. And he's going to make do with that. I mean, that's good anti-infantry and good mid-game anti-tank, so he should be fine. Tell you what, this 222 is going to get very difficult awakening there. Meanwhile, Grenadiers in peril. Hard retreat necessitated. This MG42 is going to be flanked. LMG42 is not focus firing the advancing Penal Battalions, so that's a full push away by Kimbo. And it's very much a yin-yang situation. 251's only, well, only, what? It's got 7 kills, so not bad at all, to be honest. Got caught up on the tank trap. Luckily for him, Kimbo was not advanced. Oh! Abandoned 222. M42s are going to finish the job now. There you go. They advanced. And Vonasten, possibly a little bit unwise to get the scout car against that build of the double M42s, it must be said. Grenadiers doing good work here against the Penal Battalion. The M42s, enough to push them away. That is crazy if you think about it. They're cowering in the corner. Doing a good job. Penal Battalions may have to retreat. No, they've got the combat engineers tagging in for them. And they jump in and out of the building. Could he satchel on retreat here? He certainly has enough munitions. He didn't think of doing it, unfortunately for us. That would have been cool. Double LMG 42s now. 251's back on the battlefield. Oh, Grenadier dies to the excellent flank of Kimbo coming all the way down this route. To Kimbo now with 2 great kills. The heel heavyweight championship, the bad guy, may be set to defend his title as the crowd are baying for his defeat and his blood. The west side, at least, is still Vonasten. He's had steady fuel income in this game.
What do you need?
3 kills on this M42 now. Very powerful. Especially in elite level where they're microed extremely well. T70's a little bit late to the party. It is here now, though. This MG42 is going to have a very difficult passage of play now. AK running back to base whilst being shot by a light tank. Also, Kimbo with the cutoff coming in. There you go, pushed away immediately. 42's there just to stop any chance of Kimbo protecting the western flank now. Really is coming in for the kill in a big way. Combat engineers also, they could now die. Yes, the Car 98 gets the headshot. Reversing away. Turret firing, but he's gotten the Faustin, but he doesn't have any anti-tank. Would he be wise with his 480 manpower to possibly build a Pack 40? Certainly appears so. Can't see it for now, though. There he goes. It's finally building. Elsewhere, we've got this MG. It's in position. It's trying to cap the east side now because he's been fully cut off in base. He's an island of resistance, getting ready to push his way back onto the battlefield, but he can't do so without the Pack 40. Well, we can make a start on these penal battalions. Veterancy 2 with 8 kills, just sitting there behind the piles of boxes. Suffer some big losses there, though. Here's that pack.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a
Slowly making its way onto the battlefield. T-70 is going to have its window of opportunity rudely shut in its face. 42 doesn't fancy branching out to any of these territory sectors because that would leave it too far away from his vital core, his units. There we go, good shot by the Pack 40. Pioneers with great lines of sight. Oh, an excellent follow-up shot also. T-70 temporarily gets caught up, but that's much too far in terms of range there. MG42 forcing away the combat engineers. That might be their trigger point to go and cap a unit. Kimbo has not noticed these combat engineers getting blasted. Noticed a little bit too late. He's worried about the MT-42s. Look how fast they are. He's right to be worried. They cut off its retreat drive. Ouch. Oh, their traversal rate also is ridiculous. Grouped up, they're probably the most powerful anti-tank gun in elite level play at the moment. Nice rifle nade, well dodged though. Very nice, because there was a little bit of trees covering angle, I suppose. No, it was not nice, it was just a rifle nade. I just have too many casting cliches at this point. And I try and self-analyze as, why did I just say that? Sometimes it doesn't fully make sense. Look out to Kimbo's base. Leaving right now, got the combat engineer forces to prepare that T-70, get it back into battle. Got shock troops battling against the warriors that are the grenadiers. More than enough to push them away. EPSH is firing. Oh, a nice satchel on retreat here. 2, 1. Grenadiers lose 1 soldier in the squad. Could have been a lot worse. Triple cap is about to be engaged for Kimbo once more. And has Kimbo just shut this game down already?
Bit by bit, we take back what is
42's repositioning to the centre. This 251 has to be so careful. The battalion's lingering around. They could throw a satchel behind the tree line here. 70's back, but the Pack 40 was waiting for him. Rude awakening there. Will he get a max range shot off? Too late now. Just look at this core contingent force of penal battalions, both veteran C2. T-70's been pushed away momentarily, but the combat engineers are pushing in the west. Vonasten's being pushed back consistently. That's the veterancy bonus of Vet 2 penal battalions. Much better accuracy and rate of fire. Vonasten needs a big win. In all Kimbo so far, strategically speaking. Finally, he's pushed him off the western side. He has had fuel coming in. Look at this now, the M42's using that ambush camouflage. Grenadier suffering. Temporarily blocked, but the 251 will force him away. Kimbo doesn't have the anti-tank guns over there to protect. In the late game, of course, Kimbo would have access to the KV-2. Vonasten's chosen an interesting commander. It is Blitzkrieg, which doesn't have any late game heavy tanks, but it does have the Stuka and the command tank. Grenadiers now getting grenaded. Ooh, they lose one soldat and reposition to get the LMG at max range. Keep those shock troopers outside their operational capacity. 251. Oh, here we go. The Panzer full command tank. I thought that wasn't the 251's treads in the background. What is the flame half track doing? It's smoking him out. This is excellent by Vonasten. I thought it was a misclick at first, but this guy has got some masterful plays when he needs them. Is this the killing stroke? Possibly not. He's just hit a mine. He advances regardless. 251 still mobile. He needs to decrew all 6 members of each of the 2 anti-tank guns. The other one, the Veterancy 2 M42, may be about to relinquish its veterancy. No, it's lingering. He's got to focus the other one now. Oh, that is brutal, but here comes the LMG Grenadiers. 251 hits a mine. That is unfortunate. Will the Panzer IV command tank be able to survive? The M42 plinks harmlessly off the frontal armour. The second shot does not, though. That rate of fire is ridiculous. Panzer Tactician smoke here to save the day. He attack rounds through the smoke and misses. Looks like the Panzer will survive, but the 251 has not. Here comes the T-70, trying to mop up the forces from behind. Kimbo has survived, and now he goes on the offensive. Grenadier Veterancy 3 about to die. Pack watches on. Here comes the Panzer IV command tank. We've got penal battalions coming for it. This could be the end. Vonasten felt he had to be brave and aggressive. How's he going to protect against the penals? LMG Grenadiers on. Veterancy 3. Pushes on. Panzer IV command tank survives. Vonasten is still in this game by the skin of his teeth. He's being choked out though in the west, having his fuel taken away and his victory point. Oh, it was a close call with death there. Must be noted as well, by the way, Kimbo is he's got a lot of manpower in the tank. Must be thinking of getting tier 4 now. Retreated that combat engineer. Let's see what he gets up to next. Keep doing that. Come on, Vonasten, you need to get victory points back. What is he thinking? No, he's going to repair the T-70 first. Did lose one M42 in that, but it's recapturable, I believe. Oh, the 251 is also... That is brutal. There's the M42. That was rude. Did lose his veterancy, of course. This one was over here, and this was the one that was plinking away. So whilst we were off camera watching the T-70, what must have happened is something went in and got the shots off on that. It was probably the Grenadier, because the Grenadier took ages to retreat. So if I remember correctly, I was watching the engagement, I turned my camera over here, then I came over here to watch the Grenadier coming back with the T-70, so the Grenadier must have polished that off. Just a bit of aircraft investigation there, because unfortunately it is impossible to capture everything that's happening when top players play each other. Nice positioning of the MG there, but look at this DPS! He's behind that medium cover as well, which means, of course, the penetration effects were a little bit late. Panzer IV's only gotten 4 kills so far. 5 kills, but not too great. Here comes the Vet 2 T-70 with that superior mobility. They chase the Grenadiers down. Will they go for a Faust first? Possibly. Meanwhile, Kimbo just blobbing in there, forcing Vonasten away. He's gone for the Faust. He now retreats elsewhere in the centre. Penal battalions march on. Actually, some decent shots. Oof. Misses. Fortunately for him, it's only one M42. Oh, because he's got the Faust off, he's now going to go for the killing shots on the Vet 2 T-70. This could be good for Vonasten. M42's in position, of course. He needs 2 more shots, I would say. Oh, he's outside of range now. This is brutal. Meanwhile, these penal battalions are just pegging him back. However, the T-70 is caught up, but he doesn't have the health anymore to get the kill. Oh, he can't find a win here. Shot grenade goes in. He's forced a hard retreat from the Grenadiers. Still a triple cap rains down on Vonasten's victory point count. Grenadiers, fresh baby-faced Grenadiers, have got to go and capture that victory point. Panzer IV's going in. He's having to be aggressive because he feels like he's behind. It's very ballsy play. Going to march past the M42. He dodges the first shot. Oh, he gets penetrated from the T-70 in the rear. Here comes the Pioneers. MP40's blazing. In the centre. Oh, the stolen 251 is giving him hell. Always brutal when that thing gets abandoned, of course, because it retains its Flammenwerfer. Oh no! And we've now got the big boy. A huge artillery cannon inside a thinly veiled veneer of a tank. This thing is going to absolutely brutalise what's left of Vonasten. He's like a boxer that's been outclassed, and he's holding on up until round 8 rather. And in round 8 is where the player that's playing better starts to eke ahead with a haymaker. In this case, the haymaker is the Stalin hammer. Ouch! Doesn't actually do anything, but certainly quite emphatic. There you go! There's the emphasis we wanted. Pack 40's got to be quaking behind its shield. KV-1's coming. Oh ho ho! This is game right now. If the Pack 40 doesn't survive, Vonasten's going to quit. Ouch. He's going to try and recrew it. This is his last chance in this game. He can't though because the penal battalions might cut him down. Oh, KV-1 misses. Penal battalions get the kill. He has been Fausted, the KV-1. Gonna get satcheled now. Oh, that is brutal. He marches forward. Does he dodge it? No, he doesn't. And the KV-1's now going to finish the game off. Tries an attack ground, misses. The aim down sight. I can't think of what it... The time to shoot isn't very fast on the KV-2. It's not as responsive as you'd like at times. Can't really attack ground that easily. And there you go. Vonasten is out of the game. And the heel bad guy champion, his reign has yet to come to an end. The rules of the title reign is I will only cast if I don't know who's going to win. And I see it live in Automatch, so they're the rules. Yeah, Paul Vonasten, Kimbo reigns on. It must be noted that Vonasten did get a win over Kimbo this weekend, but unfortunately for him, it wasn't a heavyweight title defense. And there you go. That's what happened this weekend. Kimbo says Vonasten Lamau. Then Vonasten replied, Kimbo smiley face. And then, unfortunately for Vonasten, when we did watch them play, it was for the heavyweight championship, and Kimbo has now defended his title. There was also something that is actually an organised